Aaron Rodgers, the New York Jets, for the long haul? Sign me up, baby. Let's get into it. Zoinks! It is unequivocally the Super Bowl for New York Jet fans.
Field Yates, baby. Field gosh darn Yates. Let's bring him on the show.
Come on, people. Aaron Rodgers is joining the show. What's up, Connor? But Trevor gosh darn Sycamore, baby, for me, personally, my favorite New York Jet of all time.
Wow, it's great to be on. What an intro that was right there.
Paul, nobody does an intro like you, man.
Paul, you give the best intro of literally any podcast that I've ever been.
I'm gonna lose my gosh darn bananas.
Howdy diddly, everybody. My name is Paul Eston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Make sure you guys like the video. Hit subscribe down below. It makes a tremendous difference. We're 5,000 subs and rising, baby. So all the support is much appreciated. I got to be honest, this week is New York Jets training camp. There is the Hall of Fame game, preseason. All that stuff is right around the corner. So I'm excited as anything for 2023, and so are all of you. However, the possibility, the tantalizing possibility that Aaron gosh darn Rodgers could be here for 2023, 2024, 2025. I feel like LeBron James. Not one, not two, not three. Aaron Rodgers, multi-year commitment? Yes. All the details in the article down below that you can follow along through this story. Boomer Esiason, former Jets quarterback, longtime NFL quarterback, for those who don't know, a WFAN radio host, dropped this Aaron Rodgers bombshell. He dropped it on the radio, but also it was covered in an article by their radio show, the morning show at Boomer and Geo, on July 13th. Here's the quote. I think they went in there, the Jets, for the initial meetings and told him, Aaron Rodgers, this is how we have to do things. I think he gave them a 3-year commitment, Aaron Rodgers. I think they have to do that because of cap reasons and things of that nature. 3 years? We've been talking about Aaron Rodgers was 90% retired in the offseason. Who knows if he will play one more season? Now all of a sudden we jump from 1 to 3? Zooey mama, holy cow. A 4-time NFL MVP? Like, I'm all in on this year, and that's what all you should be. I don't give a flying hoot about 2024, 2025. I don't care. I don't care about any of that, and neither should any of you. The season is all about the right now. However, taking a quick moment before we're in the heat of training camp to just take a second to just kind of peek over the fence, take a little gander, if we will, to say that Aaron Rodgers could be here the next several years, all of a sudden to have multiple whacks at the proverbial piñata, and that piñata, of course, is a Super Bowl championship. Yeah, 3 whacks is better than 1, so you have a chance to maybe do something here. Now, the big thing about all of this, of course, is Aaron Rodgers' contract. Now that Quentin Williams got the bag, and deservedly so, the next domino to fall ahead of training camp, during training camp, I would assume ahead of, to make it easier for everybody, but we'll see TBD, is the Aaron Rodgers contract. He's due just south of $108 million next year. That is an untenable number. That can't happen. So Aaron Rodgers will have to restructure it. He restructured his deal slightly before the trade to acquiesce the deal from the Green Bay Packers to the New York Jets, and he will have to do so again to make that happen. Now, this is not the first time, I will say, that we've heard of a potential multi-year commitment from Aaron Rodgers. When he's been asked straight up about it, either in one-on-one interviews or at his press conference, he kind of dodged it, but he did say things like, I know how much the Jets gave up for me via trade, and I don't forget that, seemingly indicating I wouldn't just do him dirty and only do a year. But Connor Hughes, way back in April, right around my birthday and also the time that Aaron Rodgers was traded for, Connor Hughes said that when you guys see the restructured contract, which, by the way, none of us have seen because it's not official yet, you will see that Aaron Rodgers is here for 2 years. It's a 2-year deal, basically, is how Connor Hughes described it, and he wouldn't be surprised if there was a 3rd year. So this potential theme has been on the table for months, but to hear Boomer Esiason say it, even more recently, and that it's a possibility. Freaking revs my engine, baby. But you can also see that Boomer Esiason also created a couple of caveats in his thing, saying, obviously anything can happen. He's 39 years of age. He will turn 40 in December of this regular season. So he did leave the door open to say, hey, I could say that today, but let me just tell you that, of course, the best case scenario is he gets to go to the playoffs, lose in the playoffs. He had a good year. He's definitely coming back. He said, worst case scenario, let's say he plays a couple of games, blows out his shoulder, he's done for the year. What does the future hold? Does he come back and things of that nature? I'm not sure. But he said at this point, he believes that Aaron Rodgers gave the Jets a 3-year commitment, which, by the way, is freaking unbelievable that Aaron Rodgers did that. Not that I'm like questioning Boomer Esiason or even Connor Hughes back from April. This is awesome. This is great. This makes this season even more special and hopefully multiple seasons to come. Aaron Rodgers in the foreseeable future to have a first ballot Pro Football Hall of Famer at the game's most important position. And then you think of these rookie windows, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Elijah Tucker, before you have to pay. This window is so critical. It's so paramount to the success of the New York Jets franchise that now having Rodgers potentially for all of those rookie windows maximize the chance for the Jets to win a friggin' championship. If you think about it, I go back to Seattle all the time. Russell Wilson winning a championship with the Seahawks, with him being so cheap as his third-round rookie and the rest of the team being able to throw money around. That's exactly what the Jets are going to be able to do. So TBD when this Aaron Rodgers restructure happens that we've been talking about since April, but when it comes down, there is a thought that it will indicate, it will share that Rodgers is coming here for multiple seasons. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Again, I'm excited for this season. I'm excited for now. Those are the things that gets me excited looking ahead to this Jets campaign. And let me just rev your engine just a little bit more, if I may. And I saw that the New York Jets sent this out. They did a little bit of their overtime show. So I want to throw this graphic up on the screen real quick before we say sayonara for today. And it's this from the New York Jets. Here's a graphic, okay? This is Aaron Rodgers' numbers over the last 3 seasons, 2021, 2020, 2021, and 2022. 2 of the last 3, of course, he won MVP. The only year he didn't, he broke his thumb last year on his throwing hit. But look at these numbers. I just drool because I've seen the numbers from Jets quarterbacks. So to see a 71% completion percentage, a 69% completion percentage, and a quote-unquote down year, 65% completion percentage, 3,700 yards, in a 2-to-1 touchdown reception ratio plus because he has 26 touchdowns. And then look at those other 2 numbers. Like last year he was hurt, and then the years he was not hurt, 48 touchdowns, 5 picks, 37 touchdowns, 4 picks. My little peanut Jets brain can't even understand what I'm freaking looking at right now. So I am excited as hell. This is going to be one of the most hyped seasons in Jets history, and for good reason. And now even a little bit more hype for the future that Rodgers could be here for the long haul. Guys, get ready for Jets training camp. We're going to have a bunch of storylines. Enjoy Boy Green Daily every single morning live at 7:30. We got a superstar guest list for this week, and I hope you guys could check it out every single morning. We're live. New York Jets content on this show every single day, every day. Weekday, weekend, you name it, you got it. And we're going to be giving it to you all offseason and season long. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time right here on the channel. Take care, everybody.